Listen, I don't want to do this because this is slowly but surely emotionally destroying me. It is. I'm sitting here, and before I started, and this doesn't happen like this very often, where I'm like, I don't want to do this. And now I'm sitting and like, oh god, I have to do this. And now I'm here, and I just... Oh, man. Goddamn. This fucking video... I can't! Ah! This is just the most incredible thing that's ever happened to me, though. Like, if this doesn't show up in my memoirs, I don't know what is. Fuck, I have to write it down or I forget it. Anyway. So this is a bit sharper. It's like, I don't think I want to share a city with him. It just gets that point across. And this is just, I don't know if this is better or worse than the last one. Like, this is nice. Like, actually, Lorem gives a shit about what you have to say, which is kind of weird, because it doesn't do that too much. I need to make sure that no music changes. I don't think any music changes happen. Because Lorem kind of... No, actually, it's because I think the second day is a lot more stagnant, in general. Like, it so bothers me. It bothers me so. I think I need to buy a new water bottle. These are starting to taste like poison, as the bacteria are building up. Okay, so here's a question I have. Horn. Oh, it's... Okay, there you go. Horns. Yeah, it sounds a lot different when you say it, like, with an S. Wow, they really put the fucking... This is such a weird sentence he puts down. You can't always shoot your name. What? Like, it feels a bit... There. No, it's a little close to the original meaning. I originally said I just don't have it. Like, you don't really get it to choose, do you? Oh my god, Animal Crossing. I was enamored. Then I sort of lost it. And then I... messed up Mr. Rossetti by accident by having a friend invite me over at like 3 in the morning. And after that, I just can't go back. I can't disappoint him. I was so dutiful in saving and quitting. I was a good boy. Also, why are these tiny bubbles forming on my fucking laptop? Like, there's so much of them. They're so weird. I really hope I can get my big laptop fixed ASAP. Which is showing? Oh, it's Goblin. RP Master, I think it's CG, then it's Lorem. No, okay, here we go. Goblin. That is not better at all. Holy pachinko. How is that even human? I like this answer. It's just a Lorem answer. Ugh. Very businessy. Yeah, humans. Female humans are known for their melting faces, horns, and their dark-filled eyes as they suck you into a void of emotional devastation. Like, this again bothers me. Like, clearly there's more going on. You can never get to touch that. You meet two nice people. I want more of Damien. Like, I know Sebastian is a fucking hot date, but Damien just would make such a good person of, like, this is what the world without you in it looks like. You know? Or this is what bad people think of humans. I don't know. How do you call that worship? Yeah, but that doesn't work. Ah, that was a good one for eating. Oppose. Oppose. God damn, why am I so much words? I guess my brain is busy. How do I put this without it sounding like they're, like, exterminating it? Like this... Like, this is such a weird... There's also people posting there, God damn it, this is a hard sentence to translate. Actually, just reworks fine. How does that word get spelled? Clablay. Like, I know that... I think it's Blaiklik. No? But I really do remember Clablaiklik. There it is. Clarblaiklik! Oh! But you never say that. Yeah. Usually just say Clablaiklik. You omit the R, and this one goes away as well, because there's only one vowel there. No, there still are two, so it still would just be the R that goes away. How could they have modern technology? They literally shot up the tech ladder like 18,000 levels. From having nothing but sticks and stones to suddenly having modern PCs. Like, that's not modern technology, that's just technology. I mean, it's pretty clear the dragons didn't evolve much, considering Izumi's still like, yeah, that stuff's just that, I guess. I should be more amazed. Or be like, oh, listen, this is just stuff I don't know. Like, the generators are adaptations of the one she had, and they haven't refined it or advanced it, so clearly technological advancement is minimal, especially since they don't have a cure for cancer, which humans had. I mean, Izumi doesn't have the cure for cancer on her, but you'd still think that if they used the technology they had, they could probably achieve it. Unless Izumi only gave, like, a small amount of technology, and they sort of grew from what little they could skim from what she had or something, I don't know. I like how you suddenly go back to the art style. What the hell? Man, we're making some good progress, and I'm not complaining too much. Whee! References. I guess that's good enough. I might have to pull it through through this though. Yeah, for Vising, maybe. It doesn't work in this context because it's an image. So this is saying I've got to do what I got. The weird thing about having to row with the reams you got, the problem here is that ream also means belt, which means that it sounds like you're trying to... Yeah, it's supposed to mean oar or ream, but for some reason... it also translates to belt, so it's like... It's one of those things when you... if you don't know what that's supposed to mean in an oar, you're like, what? How do you row with a belt? Funny thing about a T-pose is that it has a little nubbin on top, which is your head. Yeah, it's not art, it's drawing. I like how he doesn't strike a different emotion here. You'd think he'd be like, you know, he'd be like, oh no. But he isn't. What a mysterious Jogo. Pose. Yeah, that works fine. Really, we have pose? Pose. Yeah, we do. No. Huh. Fascinating. This is a bit better, because it uses the lowercase t when it really should use this to emphasize what the pose is like. Although it makes it look like your hands are supposed to point down. The problem is, I don't think we use this too much. We don't have, like, immediate res verbiage all that often. Yeah, we're moving at a lightning pace now. Mostly because I'm not talking and ranting all that much. It really helps a lot. Although I do think my arm is acting up today, so we're not going to make it too long. There's not much to say here. There's really not much to say. Like, it's really just straight translations. I'm in the flow. Oh, because you already know him. His name is immediately revealed. I like how, like, here's something that really gets me. Lorem implies that Ipsum is a longtime best friend, and they've been working and living together or something like that. Yet, for some reason, he's worried about, like, his housing and all that. Like, there's something odd about their financial relationship. And their knowledge of one another. Something about it just, Also, Oh, no! This is if you've already done that chapter. Oh! Wait, that doesn't make any... Okay, so, this happens if you've already saved Lorem, and then you do this date again. So you've already done the... What the fuck, man? I didn't even know that could happen. Huh. Like, that's a fucking edge case if I ever did see one. Like, holy shizzle fritz. That takes some testing to figure out that that situation can exist. I imagine that Ipsum isn't too interested in humans because he's not that. Ooh. I guess he is. Oh fuck! I forget so much. Although I don't know if I want to make study another word to make it a little bit more. What a weird set of lines. Like, what the hell would you think about this? That he just starts mentioning this casually and offhand? Come on. Oh, God, it's mostly the same, too. Oh, and he has to put the changes because, yeah. I like how Lorem just introduces you like that. Like, come on, Lorem. Man, I could ruin this if I wanted to. If I wasn't professional. Wait, is that a new line? Yeah, that's a new line. It's such a weird variable to address to. Like, the weird part about this is that despite this whole section, Lorem still introduces you regardless of the situation. You're like, nice to... Like, why? You're already catching the edge case. Why not just... off-putting, and then I'm gonna stop. Yeah, there you go. The funny thing about friends in Dutch is there's actually two ways to write it, and it doesn't make any sense. It's just the term vriend. Yeah, for some reason you can write it as vriend, but you can also write it as vriend. Don't ask me why, but some people like to say it like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's an answer to the question I just don't know about. But that'll be for later, because I'm having trouble with my arm, and for the most part, this just goes on and on. How can you forget your sphere? Jesus Christ, man. Like, this dynamicism, the fact that this is still here, tells me a lot about Lorem's lack of dynamicism. We're gonna leave it at that, because I'm already going into foul mood. You all know we want to avoid that one. Good luck to you. Wait, but that's only if Anna isn't dead. It doesn't include you actually doing the date. Like, if you've already dated Anna, like, the context of this changes drastically. Or if you've even given the blood sample, like, something about this is off. Anyway, I'm gonna complain about it in the chat. Bye-bye! But I feel this is kind of important to show off, is Ipsum's intro scene, where he shows up. Even though it's implied that you're standing in the wall over to the right somewhere, or against the TV wall, you should be able to see the door instead of just, you know, implying you only hear it. But there's Lorem. Ipsum, I mean. Ipsum also gives us a lovely edge case of why you never draw symmetrical objects as an artist, because you have preferences, and this one is slightly sharper, this one is slightly duller. If this were to be properly adjusted, his face would look like a total mess if you try to mirror it. Never draw symmetrical objects. Also very awkward is that his armor plating goes straight like this, when it should be curving to the side and upward slightly, in order to accommodate for flexibility. But who am I to judge? There's a line leaking! There's also some problems here. Yeah. Aw, man. I'm zooming in on the art. You should never do that to this extent. But I can. You can't stop me, video games. You can't stop me now!